Hey everyone, I'm the Island Farmer. Sorry it's been so long since I've made a video. I haven't quit or anything. I've just been working on this landscaping project with all my free time, and it's turned into a pretty big DIY project. I talked about it in a previous video, the roadmap video. I promised myself I'm not going to get into it in this video. There'll be future videos coming out detailing the whole thing. You're going to catch glimpses of it in the background for what I'm going to show you today. So if you want, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned. So what are we going to do today? Well, first off, we're going to start off by planting a few peppers in the vegetable garden. If you've been following me on Instagram, you've probably seen this bad boy. It's the first pepper plant I've got to get this big. It actually has 3 pretty large peppers on right now. I'll give you a close-up in a second. But I was talking on Instagram with some people, you know, and usually my pepper plants are like this. They don't really do much, and then they make like a half a pepper, kind of like this one. And I was like, oh my god, the pepper plant finally actually grew and did something. So I went down to Rockledge Gardens and picked up a bunch of little starts because I don't have a seed start area set up yet. And I was going to plant my loofah and okra for summer anyways. And I've had trouble growing bell peppers in the heat before, but I'm thinking these are getting the afternoon shade, so they don't get that really intense sun. I don't know, maybe that's doing the trick. Went down and picked up 12 little starts for $4.80, kind of on sale. So I'm going to plant them all over this area and see what happens. But I'm also going to take you guys around and show you all the fruit that I have on right now. Alright, so I went ahead and got those peppers planted right in here. Just kind of like spaced them out a little bit to see if maybe being closer to the drain might be helping it or something. Here's a close-up. See those peppers on there, just looking really good. Just got some more over there. There's a little one starting up top somewhere. But this is usually what they do. Not really much. So I got the loofah and okra planted down here. These are some Brussels sprouts that wait for the wind. These are some Brussels sprouts I planted from seed last winter. And they're still going. Planted them pretty close together. Should have spaced them out a lot more. But basically I just have sunflowers going in here. I haven't really been planting anything this spring since I've been working on this landscaping project. So I think we'll start right here. We're going to have to back up quite a bit. This isn't really my tree. This would be the neighbor's mango tree. And if anyone is like a mango expert, could tell me if this is either a Kent or a Kerry. Pretty sure it's one of the two. Tons of mangoes on. And then from there we'll shoot over here where I've been working pretty hard at leveling the ground. This is where I have my mango tree. It's a Namdok Mai. It's a little different than our American mangoes. These are going to turn bright red when they're ripe, and they do get huge. They weigh quite a bit, and they sag down. They make the branches hang down pretty low. See some over here. Got those branches pulled down pretty hard. But it's a pretty resilient mango. This is how they naturally do. And I did get the second bloom, and it's got some fruit set on. See some up here. Not a ton, but this is the first year it's ever fruited, so I'm pretty happy with it. And then this isn't fruiting yet, but it's of course flowering. Muscadine. Got Got all kinds of flowers. And our lizard friends. Here, I'm not sure if you can see because of the lighting. Got some figs on. I thought this was supposed to be a yellow fig variety, but it's looking like a red fig variety. We got pineapples coming in everywhere. And then there's some more green figs on this one. This one's actually growing pretty good. Most of my figs aren't growing much at all. They're pretty small like this one, even though they've been growing for years. This is one of the ones that's still in a pot, kind of waiting for me to get these rocks out of here and get things going to get planted. It's not huge. It will get pretty big though. It's a Duncan grapefruit. And it had like 100 little grapefruit on, but I cut them all off except those 4, hoping to kind of make it more of like more of the tree trunk there. And then over here, all those peaches pretty much fell off except for 5. These 5 are holding on really good though. See if we can get a good shot at them. So they're starting to get pretty good size. I was thinking about putting some fruit net bags on them here soon, so nothing gets them. And again, you know, I got another one in a pot here. This is a pink guava. It's got a couple little guavas on. This is a yellow guava that's also putting guavas on. Just had a bloom right here. And then right here we got this Eureka lemon. It's everbearing. Has a ton of lemons on, and it hasn't really dropped many. It's also in a pot, waiting to be planted here. The pineapples are doing their thing. I have a ton of pineapple plants, but most of them are really small still. All my older ones are fruiting pretty good, looking really good. So this is one of the blueberries. I have 3 different varieties. They're pretty much all done fruiting. You can see like the blueberry right there, right here. Probably eat those while I'm videotaping. This is a Gulf Coast blueberry. It's doing pretty good. And this is an emerald blueberry. It's also doing pretty good. Maybe not as good as the Gulf Coast. I also have a Brightwell blueberry that is doing really, really well. They produce a really big blueberry. I'm liking those a lot. But the papaya is forever making fruit. I'm not a huge fan of actually eating these, but the chickens love them. Chickens go crazy for them, and this tree produces so much. Alright everyone, that's going to be it. I'm going to leave you with my sweetheart lychee tree, my favorite. Hopefully you can hear me with the wind. It had a bunch of fruit. It dropped them all but 2. It's got this one that's ripening. Really cool. So long. Peace for now. Subscribe, like, hit the comments, all that. Thanks.